Welcome to the Listening Time Podcast. Hey everybody, this is Connor and you're listening to episode 117 of the Listening Time Podcast. Thank you all for listening. I hope you're doing great. I hope your English learning is going really well and that you're motivated to keep improving your listening and reach a higher level of comprehension. In today's episode, we're going to talk about work-life balance. So this is a topic that we hear about a lot nowadays, because nowadays people like to talk about the benefits of making sure your schedule is not too crazy and that you're not too stressed and that you can actually have a personal life outside of work. That's something that we hear a lot about today. And I'm not actually going to talk so much about the hours that you work and how to organize your day to have more of a balance. I'm not going to talk about the normal talking points that people usually bring up. I kind of want to talk a little more about the philosophies and attitudes that people have regarding work. I'm going to talk about two extreme ends of the spectrum. This just means two viewpoints or attitudes that are on the opposite sides of this debate, so to say. And then I'll talk about what I think we should all aim for, which is a balance in between these two extremes. So I think this will be a really interesting episode. I'm just going to talk about my opinions, so it's okay if you disagree with me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just going to talk about what I think would be good for most people. All right, let's get started. Are your ears ready? You know what time it is. It's listening time. Okay, let's talk about work-life balance, and in particular, let's talk about the two extreme ends of the spectrum, and then the middle, the balance that I think we should all aim for. So let's start with the extreme of the workaholic. If you've never heard this word before, what this refers to is someone who is addicted to work. This is what they think about day and night, and this person eats, drinks, and lives work. That's a workaholic. So workaholics usually feel like their meaning and their purpose comes from their job. Their value, their purpose, all of that is defined by their career. Of course, I'm generalizing here. There are some workaholics that don't feel like this, but I'm trying to describe the people that are on the very extreme end here. So those people feel satisfaction and they derive meaning almost purely through their career. In English, when we say that you derive something from somewhere else, what we're saying is that you get this thing from that source. So if you derive meaning from work, that means that you get meaning from that source, from your work. So workaholics that are on the extreme end often derive their meaning and their purpose from their career. This is how they feel satisfied in life. If, for example, they didn't have their career, then it would be very hard for them to feel happy or feel good throughout their day. So Again, I'm describing people that are more on the extreme end here. Not everyone is like this. And another thing that characterizes workaholics is that their day is very, very busy, and there are many work hours throughout their day. Sometimes people have this same schedule, but they're not a workaholic, right? Some people have a very hard work schedule, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're addicted to their career. But some workaholics choose this. This is what they feel good doing, actually. And so their schedule probably looks a lot different from someone else's schedule, someone who's not a workaholic.